Our HOA had a reputation. Sneaky inspections, false accusations, letters that made no sense. Especially ridiculous in an age where security cameras exist everywhere. One homeowner was accused of reshingling her roof without approval. The problem? Her roof hadn't been touched in 10 years. No plans, no work, just accusations. At the time, I was temporarily living with my father. One morning, we walked outside to run a simple grocery errand and stopped cold. His pickup truck had been smashed in two. Glass everywhere, metal bent, nothing stolen, just destroyed. The police arrived and did their investigation. Inside the truck they found a rock, a very specific polished stone that came from a house down the street. Strange, suspicious, but without a confession or clear proof. There was nothing they could do. 2 days later, we received an HOA violation letter. Vehicle eyesore, must be removed. 2 days after the truck was vandalized, that's when something didn't sit right. Then it escalated. The HOA actually called a city code inspection officer to our house. The week wasn't even over. Replacement parts hadn't arrived yet, and the truck still ran perfectly fine. The officer inspected the truck and then froze. Both he and my father looked at each other and said the same thing at the same time. "Don't I know you?" Turns out they went to the same church. The officer asked one question. "Does the truck run?" My father turned the key. The engine started instantly. Inspection passed. The officer wished us a good day and left. But by now, we were angry, because the timing was impossible to ignore. Months passed. I installed a dash cam in my car, one of those that activates on movement or vibration. Even when the car is off. A few days later, another violation notice arrived. Mailbox crooked. I remembered something. My car was parked directly facing the mailbox. I pulled the memory card and there it was, clear as day. An HOA investigator walking up to our mailbox, pushing it crooked with his hands, stepping back, typing notes into his tablet, taking photos. I had proof. The HOA demanded we attend the next board meeting, so we did. They were using an outside management company. The representative running our case sat there confidently, dismissive, arrogant. She blamed us for everything. Then we brought up the mailbox. She denied everything, said she personally knew the investigator. I said it wasn't possible. I asked her if she was sure. Then I calmly pulled out my laptop, or opened the video, and played it for the entire board. Silence. She tried to say it wasn't their investigator, so I let the video continue as the man walked closer to my car. The logo on his shirt became unmistakable. The management company's name. Her face drained white. The board stared at her. She had nothing to say. Then I asked one final question. Had any investigators ever trespassed on our property? She said no. That's when our next-door neighbor stood up, lawyers and witnesses. They confirmed it. Investigators had been trespassing for months. The meeting ended immediately. 1 month later, a letter arrived. New management representative. New investigators. The woman who denied everything. Fired that night. Since then, the violations stopped, the harassment ended, and the HOA suddenly learned how to behave. Sometimes justice isn't loud. Sometimes it's caught on camera.